to go ahead and talk about what I saw in the meditation real quick. So I just went into your meditation for the month of April. And by the way, I hope that y'all are doing very well. But within the meditation, it was interesting because I kept seeing brackets and parentheses. And I found that to be very interesting. So it's kind of like, and by the way, I kept hearing that over and over again. And I was like, okay, what do you mean? And they kept saying, and by the way. So I do feel like that there's something extra that is coming in to surprise you that you may not be fully aware of. Keep in mind, this can resonate with any Leo placement whatsoever in your chart. So the reason why I feel like it's a surprise, though, is because they took me to the scene of Mulan. And in the scene of Mulan, you know how the dragon in Mulan is actually, like at the very end, it saw a dragon that has to deal with people from China. It's actually the Huns that are hiding under the dragon. I do feel like it's a positive surprise for you though. So, because when I got into the energy, it's kind of like you're just minding your own business. Because the song that I heard, excuse me, because I didn't get a lot of songs this time around. The song that I heard was Who Put the Bop in the Bop Shabop. So usually whenever I get that song, Who Put the Bop in the Bop Shabop Shabop, it's a message about like just minding your own business, doing your own thing, right, Leo? And I feel like that's something that you've been doing for some time. So you're sitting here just minding your P's and Q's, minding your business, doing your own thing. And I feel like that something's going to happen unexpectedly, okay? I don't feel like it's going to be bad, but I do feel like that for some of you, it could be opportunities arising that you were hoping for in the past too, that you didn't think were going to come through. I say that because honestly, in the movie, the Huns were supposed to come through. The Huns were supposed to still be under the, under the dragon. Pardon me, I just felt like my shirt's super bunchy, but whatever. Anyways, let's go ahead and get further into this for Leo. I just call myself out, whatever. I got Leo in the third house. We're good to go. Anyways, let's go ahead and see. So for the month of April, let's get some cards out as far as oracle cards. You know, Leo, I feel like that there's going to be someone, they could have green eyes or blue eyes is what I'm getting, that is going to be the surpriser. And by the way, I feel like that there's more to this person that you have yet to discover, even if you know this person for several years. I do feel like that you're going to discover more about them. I also feel like that when it comes to this individual pays far more attention and notices you more than you're aware of. Whatever, Leo. Anyways, they notice you and they pay more attention to what you're aware of. I feel like that's why you've been told to just mind your business, mind your P's and Q's, and you just do you. Is because when it comes to this person is paying attention as you do you. So the best way to get to know an individual, especially from like I don't know why I'm being told to explain this, but the best way to get to know an individual, especially from like the perspective of observing, stalking. I don't feel like this is a stalker. I feel like, maybe it could be for some of you, especially if you've got Aquarius in your chart or Gemini in your chart. But I do feel like that when it comes to this individual, I don't feel like they have bad intentions. Could be the person under the dragon. Anyways, let's go ahead. For the month of April for Leo. Well, we have strategy, Red Fox. Then we have Fruit Bat, Flying Fox, Kindness. I believe that I got this in the Gemini reading. I could be wrong, though. Anyways, and then we have Intuition, Cat. So I feel like, okay, so I want to treat this like I did the other readings, and I'm just going to break it down for each card. So let's go ahead and start out with Strategy, Red Fox. So I do feel like, do you even see how the fox is minding its own business, and then under that is a woman holding, and she looks, well, I don't know the politically correct term. I don't want to offend anybody. Well, she does look like she's Asian. Look closely. Do you see that? And she's hiding under the umbrella. I feel like that this person wants to see how you move. But anyways, I also feel like that, especially if you have a position in the public eye or you do lead a team of some sorts, like it could be leading a team of any kind. Like let's say you're a supervisor or a lead, or you run a floor. I don't know what that means. Maybe you work in the medical field. Anyways, I do feel like that there's going to be things that are presented to you that you don't exactly see. For some of you, it could also be, because you're doing this intuitively. I feel like for some of you, you've just learned to just do your own thing. And while you've been doing your own thing and sitting in the like being comfortable finally doing your own thing, going to the beat of your own drum. And while you're doing that, it's actually attracting in more opportunities for you, especially when it comes to not just love, but the workplace. The blue and green-eyed person could be someone that you work with, or they could be someone that is a romantic. Keep in mind, I'm reading for a wide variety of people. So anyways, for the red fox, though, I have Come Away With Me by Nora Jones in my head. Anyways, what I was saying before, though, was that it could be someone that's observing you to have you get a work position. Like, you know how sometimes you just you like kicking ass, taking names, and someone comes up to you and they're like, you do a really good job. And it's like, yeah, I do a good job. Anyways. But they're observing you. And while you do a good job, it leads to good opportunities. I hope that makes sense. Anyways, this is like a very choppy energy. So we have the Strength card, the Eight of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Emperor. Okay, excuse me. They're saying to pull a couple more. Let's go. And while y'all are in here, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button, I'd greatly appreciate it. It greatly helps. And I like going live. I like to see what y'all got to say too. Anyways, Seven of Swords. One more. Thank you. And the Eight of Pentacles. 87 could be an important number here with the Tower card on the bottom. Anyways, so when it comes to strategy, I feel like that for the month of April, we have Leo and Aries energy here. I feel like that during Aries season, which is continuing into what is it, like April 17th to like April 20th or something like that, I feel like that you're going to see the shift. I feel like that it's going to happen physically around you. I also feel like that, Leo, while you're minding your own business, I feel like that it's going to be making you look more confident. It's kind of like putting you in a bright light. I have the song Bright Light, Big City. Anyway, so it's going to be shining light on you more than it did before. So like if you've been working with individuals, or if you have been not exactly feeling yourself, sorry, I heard tote my goat. Whatever, maybe you say that, or maybe someone around you says that. But anyways, when it comes to this situation, though, as far as April, I do feel like that it's going to bring you the opportunity for more advancement. I feel like that the only goal here is to make sure that you really look at each opportunity that's presented. Like, let's say it's something that's not an absolute grand gesture at first, but it's a good starting point, right? It's a good way to go from A to B. It's not like you got to go from A to Z right away. It's to go to from A to B. I feel like this is more like work oriented. Anyways, especially with the Eight of Pentacles here. Or if it's not work oriented, it could be investments, as well as some of you may be relocating or looking for a way to expand your home, or as well as bring more money into the home. But anyways, don't sit here and kind of like blow off the opportunities that are presented. Don't sit here and look at the opportunities, even though they may seem small at first. What if you were to take a chance on that opportunity and then end up being something so much bigger a couple months from now? What if you were to take a chance on the opportunity and build upon that opportunity, allow that opportunity to grow, and it will keep delivering to you? Like, let's say it is an investment. Let's say you never, I'm just giving you an example, you know, you do you. But let's say you've never invested in stocks before, right? Let's say you've never considered, you just never had interest in it, you never cared to. And let's say if it's not stocks, let's say it's, well, maybe I should consider, for some of y'all, this has been coming around and around again. I'm hearing like it could be writing a book. It could also be like some kind of freelance work. I'm hearing freestyle, freelance work though. If you would consider it, I feel like that you'd be surprised about what the outcome would be. But now is the time to look at those opportunities. For some of you, you just see them pass you by, or like I see somebody scrolling on Facebook and seeing all these different things being presented to them, and they're like, no, I'm good. No, I'm good. I'm all set. You see what I'm saying? And the universe is trying to explain to you, and your guys are trying to explain to you, but it's to build upon your foundation, Now is the time to strategize. I feel like that many options are at least coming in for you. And it's up to you to take them, because the universe could continue to sit here and show you the way over and over again, but it's your... Sorry, they're saying that you're the one with physical legs, though. You know that, right? Like, you're the one that can actually physically move. And they feel like that for some of you, it's kind of like you're making it harder on yourself than you have to be. So keep that in mind for the month of April. Let's go ahead, and I'm being told to put these back. Anyways. You can hear that. It's my cat. Anyways, so let's go ahead and move to kindness, fruit bat, flying fox. So I do feel like that when it comes to the month of April, that for some of you, you're dealing with a Pisces or someone with heavy Pisces in their chart. This person tends to be quite shut off from their emotions normally. They don't like to sit there and deeply, I don't feel like it's a sun. I don't feel like it's a sun sign Pisces. It could be like moon. I feel more moon, Mercury, Mars. Could be Jupiter, but I don't feel sun sign. Anyways, this individual tends to be a lot kinder than they look. I feel like that when it comes to this individual, I'm hearing resting bitch face. Anyways, but I feel like that when it comes to this individual, they don't have the ability to... Okay, so for some of you, I don't feel like that it's the individual that's watching you. I feel like this is someone external to you, though. They do pay attention to you from time to time, but you know that person, like, have you ever met someone and they look like a total savage, or they look like a total savage. They look totally like, they look aggressive. They look like they got a bad attitude or something like that, right, Leo? And you're like, I don't want to deal with that. I feel like that when it comes to this individual is a lot nicer than they look. So make sure that you're tapping into your empathy when it comes to this person. Okay, make sure that you're actually listening to your heart and your empathy when it comes to the individual to see, like, get the real gist about them. You know what I mean? That's what my guides are saying. Get the real gist about them. I'm sorry, y'all, but the way that's more like it. I was wondering why it was so bunchy. Anyways, driving me crazy and distracting me, and then I got my cat behind me. Anyways, okay, so let's go ahead and look further into kindness. That's the thing, especially if it's a Pisces, well, they tend to feel very deeply, and at times they do have a hard time expressing themselves vocally. Okay, so for some of you, you think that this person, like right now, if this portion resonates, you think that this person is like got to stick up their butt or something like that. Like they don't, like they're a robot or something like that. So you're sitting here looking at this person like, what are you really thinking? What are you really doing? That's how much you're thinking when it comes to this person. And this person is sitting here like in emotional turmoil. So kindness speaks louder than kindness. So like kind acts speak louder than words, as well as honey. It brings in the bees. And that's what you want to bring in, right? Especially if you're single, you want to bring in the bees. You don't want to sit there. Or even if you're not single, this is like work related or whatever, you want to bring in the bees. Bees in the trap, right? Anyways, okay, let's go ahead and pull tarot for this kindness fruit bat. Hey, Emily. Again, if y'all wouldn't mind slamming that like button, I greatly appreciate it. 6 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. Let's go ahead and pull a couple more, though. This 3-6-9 method could be used at this time, would be greatly advantageous to you. So the 3-6-9 method, if you want to look up that manifesting technique. Okay, so we have the 6 of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, Judgment in the World. Anyway, so when it comes to, I feel like I'm going to be reading for 3 different people here. Or like 3 different energies. We already went over the first one. When it comes to the second one, I feel like that this person, anyways, I feel like that when it comes to this individual, this person does admire you. Though they may not be able to communicate clearly, I feel like that this person could communicate clearly, like if they want to work with you, if they want to invest with you, if they need someone to talk to and they really want to open up to you, but because of their own fear, like I said, but when it comes, like, they're unable to, see, I'm even having a hard time talking when I'm in this person's energy. This person may stumble over their words or may not even know what to say. They may not even know how to express themselves. So they like show it in their face more than they vocalize it. Anyways, like I said, it could be like a Pisces moon or have Pisces in their chart. Anyways, but I feel like that for you, you're setting an example for this person. And I feel like that when this person does reach out for help, and I do feel like they'll reach out for help because I feel like that this person, you're being called to be patient with them. When this person does rise up, you're being called to be patient with them, Leo. This individual sees how well you're doing, and this person needs to be able to. I have a song, could be a Virgo. I have the song Break Free. I've got to break free by who is that, Queen? Anyways, but I feel like that you would be surprised what would be the reward, because here's the thing, is that random acts of kindness or just being kind overall, just doing the right thing at the right time, but also just being a good person will bring you consistent good karma. It'll show up in different ways. Sometimes it shows up in people, sometimes it shows up in places, sometimes like places as in like let's say you go to a restaurant and it's not usually something that you're into, but because you go to that restaurant, you meet someone or something like that. You see what I'm saying? Anyways, but when it comes to this individual, I feel like that you're being called to give to this person, even though their appearance is very, like I said, it's like a grumpy cat kind of energy. This person tends to be grumpy. Even though it's that kind of energy, it doesn't necessarily mean that this individual is, excuse me, doesn't necessarily mean that this person is bad. This person just needs help. I have got get by with a little help from my friends. Isn't that funny? Where is it? The Six of Cups trying to pop out. I get by with a little help from my friends. So I feel like that's a heads up. Now let's go ahead and move to intuition. I love this card. Intuition. Anyways, it's a cat, by the way. Okay, so Leos, one thing about Leos that I've noticed, that a lot of people don't take them to be intuitive, and I don't get it. I don't get it, because I know a lot of people who have heavy Leo placements, and they're incredibly intuitive. I forgot, I am going to say his name or whatever. If I can get it. Shit. The Leo King, who's a Leo, he's a first deacon Leo, and he's got like 5 or 7, whatever, man. He's full-blown Leo. He looks like it and he acts like it too. Anyways, he's highly intuitive, but sometimes how Leos present themselves, people mistake how they present themselves. Like for some of you, let's say you're usually very easygoing, you're usually pretty laid back. But here's the thing, under you being easygoing and laid back and lighthearted, you're smart. You're intelligent, you're wise, you're intuitive. Doesn't mean you're always going to show that side of you, because there's no need to be serious all the time. Do you see what I'm saying? And so I feel like that some people are actually going to the Tiger King. No, the Leo King. I found my bell. Get out of here with that, Sophie. Anyways, no, the Leo King I actually feel like is a brilliant man. But I mean, whatever, that's besides the point. I'm not reading Leo King stuff here. I'm reading for Leos. Anyways, but when it comes to this individual, when it comes to you, Leo, excuse me, I do feel like that you are being called to allow yourself to be the leader of the pack. So people are going to be coming to you when you're shining bright, when you decide to show. I feel like that you're being pushed to, for some of you, just doing your own thing. You don't care how you look. It's like, oh, yes, you obviously care how you look. Like usually Leos like to present themselves very nicely. What I mean is you don't care about like, you're being very more outspoken and allowing yourself to be outspoken without being restricted. Do you see what I'm saying? Like you're not hesitating at all. You're not necessarily being impulsive, but for some of you, it's like you're listening to your intuition so much that you're just speaking straight from your intuition the majority of the time. So other people, that's a very high vibrational frequency. It's like channeling, right? And so as you sit here and you do that, as you reach a higher frequency, you become energetically more attractive. So we've already gone over the first person and the second person. And do you see how there's 2 cats here? You could very well be helping these 2 people, the fox or the person, the fox and the bat. You could very well be helping them get closer to their intuition. You see what I'm saying? That's awesome, isn't it? And so it's kind of like the universe is explaining to you that during the month of April, I was going to say now is your time to shine. But anyways, now is your time to shine. So don't be afraid of, saying the wrong thing. Don't be afraid of doing the wrong thing. Don't be afraid to communicate your thoughts. Don't be afraid to shine, to allow yourself to express yourself fully. You're setting an example for these 2 people. One who's been observing and they're like, oh, I could sit here and give Leo a raise, help Leo with their job, give Leo this opportunity. And Leo's also being guided to take the opportunities and don't mistake don't mistake a $100 bill for a penny. I don't know why I'm being told to say that. Make sure you tune into that. But then you also have another person who's sitting here and they're inspired by you. They're inspired by you and they also admire you. They're telling me to move along anyways. Because I'm going to do, most likely we'll do Virgo after this. But anyways. Okay, intuition for the month of April for Leo. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. My voice sounds like shit, y'all, because I'm still getting over my throat. Anyways, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine, though. That's for someone. Anyways. Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy, Taurus, Pisces. Aries energy earlier. Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords. Oh, Leo. Leo, I got this recently too. And the Moon, Cancer, Pisces energy with, oh, wow. Oh, wow. Let's talk. Let's talk. King of Cups, King of Wands. So here's the thing. Even if you are a feminine, Leo, let's talk. So here's the thing. Leos, y'all love to sit there and you do like to express yourself. But if it's something that is deep and close to you, that you're very passionate about, in the past, some of you, you've already worked through this. Like, if it's something that you're deep and passionate about, you may not vocalize it to everyone, but you share that desire and that passion with someone, right? With at least a couple people, but you're not exactly out and about it, right? Well, you've learned to be more open with it and express yourself passionately, but also the things that actually matter to you. It was kind of like a healing and growth process from you, and through that, over time, being consistent with it, not caring what people are going to say, you being true to you, you expressing your ideas, your thoughts and your emotions, and expressing yourself wholly and completely without being afraid of being judged. Without being afraid of being judged. Good for you, Leo. Usually those are like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. But like when you're talking about like your spiritual or your political or like your deep beliefs and dreams, and then you're afraid of someone shutting them down, making fun of them, calling them fucking stupid, you'd be like, yeah, I don't care. And then eventually down the road, it's like eating at you. Yeah, no. Anyways, I feel like that you're being called to allow yourself to, again, shine because it's actually bringing you something that you quite enjoy. I also feel like that during the Libra excuse me, I have break free again in my head. It's kind of like, I feel like that it's not just a heart chakra awakening. I feel like it's a heart chakra opening or like, I'm hearing cracked open. Like a heart chakra awakening or like a heart chakra upgrade. Because it's like a whole new level of loving yourself and fully accepting yourself. Not just loving yourself, but accepting yourself, which is a big deal, right, Leo? And this is great. This is great, to be honest with you, because it's you truly loving every single aspect of you and allowing your self-love to like overshadow and overtake any fear of how anyone else feels towards you. So like, let's say someone can't stand you because your beliefs or whatever this could be, right? It's kind of like you saying, you know, I love me and I believe in me and I'm going to stay true to me and I'm going to keep going. Bam, that brings that Ace of Wands. Yeah. I feel like it's also like, it's kind of like Aquarian energy is a little bit of what I feel. My ear rang. So Aquariuses tend to, they do share that same thing with Leos as far as, well, I am, like they let the freak flag fly, right? But they also do care a little bit sometimes about what people think, but it's easier for them to break that and just stop giving a shit than it is for a Leo from what I've noticed. But let's go ahead and get some guidance. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all showing up and watching this. If you could share it, all your likes, shares, subscribes are appreciated, as well as your comments. I got to go back and look at them. Anyways, guidance for Leos. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. This is a really good affirmation. So when it comes to this, the guidance would be to realize that the only person that really restricts you or puts any limits on you is you, Leo. It's you, babe. You got to break free of it. Courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. That means continuing to be you. You're sitting here all lighthearted, and some of you're probably like, yeah, because I've been staying home, or yeah, because I haven't been going out. I've been staying in my comfort zone. Imagine taking the confidence that you feel in your comfort zone and putting it out there so that the rest of the world can experience how you truly are. Not saying you a fake, not saying nothing like that, okay? But what I'm saying is like how you know how you are at home. You might do certain things, say certain things that you wouldn't exactly say in public because, oh no, society. It's kind of like giving up on that. Giving up on that and you staying true to you is going to get you more of what you want. You got this, Leo. You're lion-hearted. You are the lion-hearted. I do feel like that this is like a heart chakra expansion. Happiness. I'm aware that being happy means I am on the right path. I am aware that being happy means I'm on the right path. That's exactly what I said. That's exactly what I was saying. Like being lighthearted, enjoying yourself. Imagine being yourself 100% of the time and allowing yourself to truly be yourself and be comfortable being yourself no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, no matter who you're with. That's true authenticity. And so I do feel like that for you. Hi, Arby. I think that's an I. Anyways, I hope you're doing well. But anyways, I do feel like that when it comes to the month of April, Leo, I feel like that it's many opportunities for you to just shine and set an example. And I feel like it's going to keep drawing in people that you can either help, aid, assist, but it's also not just helping and aiding them, but it's like on their soul level growth. You see what I'm saying? And it's also bringing you opportunities to advance yourself. So advancement for you and for others around you by you being you. So it's absolutely beautiful. Anyways, thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all being here. I'm going to go ahead and let you go, and I'll be right back for Virgo. Thank you.